The woman deserves her revenge, and we deserve to die. After she performed the 5-point palm exploding heart technique, Bill asks, "How do I look?" And she responds, "You look ready." The boy who lived always says, "I solemnly swear I am up to no good." Those quotes are from my favorite movies, and I have them here to show to you. It's Kill Bill 1, Kill Bill 2, and the complete 8-film collection of the Harry Potter series. So how many of you guys actually seen the movies? Okay, well, movies to me are like an escape, especially those, and they open new doors to me, and they allow me to have this imagination of when I'm bored, I'm in class and I'm thinking about like random stuff, like, oh, I wish I was here, or sometimes I even think I want to write movies for people to watch, or when I'm watching like awards about movies, like I feel like I can be that person up there receiving an award. And I also think it shows that like I am a dreamer and I have courage and kindness, and or I think watching movies makes me feel alive, and I think it does to other people as well. Harry Potter and the Kill Bill movies have the ability to influence, inspire, and inform people. I think it allows people to have an open mind to many things. And first I'm going to talk about the movie industry. I'm going to talk about the movies themselves and why I identify with their culture. So movies provide an entertainment for a lot of people, and it's a source of money, so it helps the economy in many ways. Those movies are like, they have the ability to tell stories, and a lot of people can relate or discover or meet new people through the movies. When you go to movie premieres or when you're talking about movies, like I have met a lot of people through talking about Kill Bill, and sometimes when I'm meeting people, I just mention like, oh, have you seen this movie or have you seen that movie? And they'll be like, oh yeah, I've seen it. So it's like a great conversation started for me. And so how it's used in pop culture, like it's, well, like I said, you can go meet people and they make money out of it. And like now I'm gonna talk about why it represents who I am, and like I believe that it shows like a side of me that not a lot of people know. I'm like, I like to daydream a lot, but it's not like when I'm in class, like, oh, I'll get distracted, but like sometimes when I'm at home and I'm not doing anything, like I'll think about like, oh, what if this actually were, like, what if there was a school of magic? Like I would want to go to that school, and I would be like, oh, I would be in this, because in the movie there's 4 different like houses. There's Slytherin, there's Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, and Ravenclaw, and I'll be like, oh, I identify with this one, but I identify with that one. So it shows that like I'm not just one person. Like I'm not just like a, like, how do I say, like I'm not just a girl who likes makeup or dressing up. Like I can be fun. I like imagining. I like being creative. I have courage. I have strength. And when it comes to Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2, like those have a message of like getting even and revenge, and it's very like has a lot of blood and stuff, and I really like that because I like the way Quentin Tarantino does the movie. Like there's this part in the movie where she's fighting like all these guys, and it's crazy how like just one girl has the strength to do all this, and she does this because she wants to get revenge for the things they've done to her, and in the end like she perseveres and does it, and she finds her daughter, and like at the end of the movie, in the second part, she's crying because she achieved everything she wanted, and it all took she didn't do it like within like a short period of time. It took like I think a couple of months. She had to train to fight the people she like was in combat with, and like I guess that movie shows you that you need to have strength and courage, and you need to have love, because you need to be able to accept things for what they are, and you can be able to change them. And I think that shows who I am, because it's taking a lot of courage for me to stand up here and talk to you guys. And like I have a very big heart, so I'm very kind as well, and strength as well to be up here. And I'm gonna give you a little bit of history about Kill Bill. The first one came out in 2003, and the second one the following year. But I didn't watch them because I was very young, so I don't know, my mom wasn't gonna let me watch any of that. So I first watched both of them my sophomore year in high school, and like I immediately like fell in love with the storyline and the actors and all they represented. And I was like, I identify with this because of the following things: the strength, the courage, and the love. And Harry Potter, it's funny because I didn't even watch the first part. I watched the second part, which is the Chamber of Secrets. And I was like, wow, this is an amazing movie. But then I learned like that was the second part, so I watched the first part. And then like after all the movies came out, my mom asked me like, oh, what do you want for Christmas? And I was like, I want the complete series of Harry Potter. And I didn't think she was gonna get it for me, and she did. And like I was actually watching them this weekend. I'm barely on the Half-Blood Prince. So my family gets really annoyed because I actually make them watch movies with me, and they're like, oh, why do I have to watch this? Why do I have to watch that? But it doesn't like, even though they get annoyed, they still ask me questions like, what's going on? Why does this do that? Why does that do that? And I'm just like, it's amazing how movies bring people together, and that's like what I think I love about those movies. They bring people together and they allow you to create memories. And what I've learned for myself and like why I identify this is that I am susceptible to sadness and situations that involve a lot of emotion. It also shows that I'm very optimistic, and I want to go out there and explore the world for everything it has to offer. So I talked about like what the movie industry is, what the movies mean to me, and like each movie, and I want you guys to like realize that, or maybe learn that movies are not just about the actors and the actresses and how beautiful or handsome they are. It's like about the message they send. It can send that you're dreamers and that you guys want everything that life has to offer. Movies paint these beautiful pictures and allow people to connect with storytelling. And at the end, like, movies actually, the way I see it, they make the world go round. Like, they teach you about different cultures and like different messages, and I believe that movies give us